G'day YouTube, welcome back to my channel. Before I lose the light of the day, I wanted to try and get another little project done. Now I've been dealing with these Japanese maple seedlings at this time of year, and I found a really interesting, nice little trunked, very nice bendy, interesting little tree seedling that I want to try and keep on its own and make look pretty cool as a mini. So I want to create a mini bonsai, a very small little bonsai. My idea is either to get it in a pot like this small, maybe this one, really small, but you can see the idea. I want to try and get a really mini bonsai out of this because it is quite a nice, unique little tree, and I'll get it out of its pot. Let's have a look at it. It's quite a nice little, very cool little, almost like a, nice little semi-cascade almost, or something like that. There's a big curve down, and so look, it might suit it in one of these pots. A pot like this, or a pot, maybe this one actually looks even better, in a little pot like this. Or do I stand it up? I don't want to, I'll root root it anyway, but maybe a nice little pot like this. Something interesting like that, a nice little mini. Yeah. I don't want to have this straight because it looks like an S curve then, but if I have it bent over, which I can do easily, almost nice little mini kind of, yeah, look at that, nice little pot, decorative as well. Can get it right over something like that. Nice little mini Japanese maple. What do we do this pot? It's probably a little heavy in this pot actually. Probably doesn't suit it. I think it suits, this pot suits it a bit more. Alright, let me go and wash the roots out and give it a little trim before we lose the light of the day. Now I'll try and get into this pot and we'll see what it looks like. Alright, let's see if we can create something. I gave it a bit of a root prune, and now I'll put some soil in there just to see how we can move it. Now I won't even have to tie this tree in because it'll be so light, and the soil that I use is quite a heavy-ish soil, so just trying to play around with the angles. Maybe something like that, I'm thinking. I don't want it to touch the lip, I want it to stay away from the lip. So, something like that. Let's see if we can get some soil in there. Now, I'd love to see this in spring and see how it comes up in spring with the leaves and nice little because it stays in place, it's just how do we want it to position it. Something like, I know it's a bit, it's curvy, but I wanted to get it really close to this lip without touching. Yeah, I mean, you just got to imagine now, nice little bit of foliage out here. It's close to this lip, let it develop over time, and there's a nice little mini. Maybe that will do. Maybe it could come back a little bit. Let me just try and get it back in a little bit in the pot. That's maybe a bit better. And with foliage, that will look really cool, I think. Maybe we'll develop a little head in here and a nice little bit in here. So that's one mini done. I'll do another mini with this one, but I'll get them all cleaned up and I can show you what they look like. Alright, so it's the next day. It got a bit dark so I can finish off. But I think you guys saw that. It looks quite nice. I think this will be a really cute tree once it's full of foliage, and I'll show you that in spring when it comes out. So that's a nice little mini. You hold in one hand. Really cute. So that's done, that one. Now I'm looking to see what I can get in this little pot. And I was having a look through some of these maples. And I was looking for an interesting trunk because I just want a little tree in here. So I did find this nice little smaller maple. See, it's a bit of a dead bit there, but look, it's got nice roots down here. It'll eventually form nice, but it's got a nice trunk, so it might look really good in there if I plant it at a certain spot, and it'll just grow. And we can work on these branches a bit later, but let's just get it in the pot and alive and kicking in spring, and then we'll work on it. So that'll be the next one. So let me get some bit of soil in there. I am using my mix, so the nice open mix that you would have seen videos on. So let's get it in. And I'll tie him in as well. Just make sure he's nice and secure. It's reasonable. So it's just a matter of creating nice little minis, and then you always want things to work on. So these are cute little trees to work on and just enjoy, and you know, they're easy to develop too. So I'll just top that up with a bit of soil. It's a little hard with these small trees. And my trusty little chopstick. I don't think I'd need too much work here. You know, some people might say, you know, sticks in a pot, but this is not really a stick. It's actually it's more than pencil thickness. It's probably 2 pencil thickness wide trunk. So it's not a stick in a pot, and it's good for new people as well. You know, you can always have a little tree in your collection that's nice and cute. So there you go. There's a couple of 2 little cute ones that have got some nice movement. So you're looking for something interesting. Don't look for straight trees. So if there's something interesting, nice movement, even that type looks good. Nice movement. Don't worry about the branches. Let it just grow, and we'll find a way to put them in place. But there's 2 little minis done. So that's pretty cool, right? So interesting trunks, something interesting about them, and we can do it. So that's 2 done. And now we did want to do another one into this pot. So I need something slightly bigger. Now I'm trying to find a tree. So let me go and hunt around and see what I can find in a tree into this small pot. I mean, you could do maybe a little 3 trunk group or something like that, and that will look good too. So let me hunt around and I'll see what I can find. Alright, so what I decided to do, I hunted around and found a couple of smaller trees that had to be cut back, and they got some decent sized growth. So you can see these, hopefully you can see these 2 nice ones, and I found a smaller one. So I'm going to make a little three group like this. They've got decent sized trunks, so I'm going to figure out a way to combine them. I think I like the trunks to go away, but they've got nice big new shoots anyway, so that will make a taller tree. And this is a smaller trunk that will just sit in the back, give it some depth, I think. So let me figure out a way to put these together, and we'll work on it. It's just trying to play around with it. So I'm trying to get this to do that, and then the top comes out. This one might have to come on this branch, or spin it around and maybe do it like that. Actually, would that be nice too? I think that's nice too. Or just fit the little one in the back somewhere. Something like that. Maybe it's a bit too straight that way. I think we've got to go this way. A bit more interesting. Fit this guy in the back here. Maybe go to give it some depth, maybe something like that. Or do we go this side? Yeah, maybe that's a good one too. I think I like it at the back. Okay. Maybe this way. Yeah, maybe that. I think we'll do that. What do you reckon? 3 trunk. Now I want to combine it with the 1 wire, how I normally do it. I wire these together. Once I got some wire, I just try and play around with the angle. Bugger that up a little. it needs to be a bit higher. There's some nice roots in this area, so I'll expose them. Get this right. Well, maybe it's better like that. And that's in there. Okay, there we go. So a bit closer, not as spread out. Actually, I'll loop this around here. Looks good. Actually, maybe I'll change my mind. Maybe I'll do that. What do you reckon? I think that looks good too. Alright, let me get this sorted and I'll come back. Alright, so I'll come in nice and close, so I've been able to buy them up together. It'll just be a matter of tweaking them slightly. Probably put this one more to the front, and this one a little bit back and a little bit further back this one. So try and keep different dimensions as well. So just play around with it. Now once I repot it, it should sit firmly in the pot. Again, I'll lie this in. Got a few more ones. Now it's reasonable in that pot. So it's pretty cool. I think it's pretty cute. And this pot we can actually use it. You can have multiple angles, so might look alright. Might be able to turn it around and around and around, but it's a nice little mini tree now. Very cute little mini. So, how's that? Nice little quick little creation of a mini bonsai. This is actually not a bad one too. Look pretty cool with the three. Now I'll just maneuver them slightly in the pot just to make sure they are different dimensions and so on, but I think it's pretty good. So, and again, you can always turn it different ways you want. So that's nice and quick. Nice, interesting little trees. Hopefully I don't drop them. Creating some nice little three mini bonsai that and not just sticks in pots, so you can see there's nice movement in the trees, there's a bit more interest in them, and we're creating something that's kind of unique and at the start of a nice little mini collection, especially if you're new to bonsai. It's cute to have little trees like that, and they're quite easy to achieve with seedlings and younger trees, so you know, have a go, I think, yeah, and see what you can do. But pretty fun little exercise when you try and create things and be a kind of, you know, have a bit of fun with trees. And there you go, something, once they're in leaf, they're going to look really cute and everyone will really enjoy them. And I usually get lots of comments about these tiny little trees rather than something that's been much more manicured and looked after for many years. So it's interesting how different people see different trees in different ways. So anyway guys, hope you enjoyed that little video on minis, how to create minis. Nice simple exercise, and hopefully you guys can just take it on board and be creative and come up with some stuff. Okay, see you guys next time.